My child, I see you. Even when you feel invisible, even when the room is silent and your heart is screaming, I hear you. You are not abandoned. I know the weight you carry. I know how often you smile in public while you cry in silence. But I want you to hear me today, not with your ears, but with your spirit. I have not forgotten you. You feel like the storm has lasted too long, like the night has no end. But I want you to remember something sacred. It is always darkest just before the dawn. What you are facing is not the end. It's the turning point. It's where the story shifts, where your tears sow the seeds of your breakthrough. You are in the middle of a divine process. I know what people said about you. I know how they treated you. I know how you gave your heart, your energy, your kindness, and got hurt in return, but I will use it all. Nothing is wasted in my hands. That betrayal, that heartbreak, that lonely night, I will turn them into testimony. You will say one day, God used even this. Stop asking why it had to happen this way. Instead, begin to ask, Lord, what are you trying to birth in me through this? You see only the pain, but I see the preparation. You see the rejection, but I see redirection. You see delays, but I see divine timing. I am not punishing you, I am positioning you. In every single tear you have cried, I've collected them. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. In fact, your story has been divinely designed to bless others. That's why you can't quit. That's why you can't run away. Because your pain has purpose. Your suffering has significance. I am developing you, deepening your roots, strengthening your spirit. You've been asking me to use you, but how can I trust you with the mountain if you give up in the valley? Yes, I am the God of sudden miracles, but I am also the God of slow healing, of quiet restorations, of faithful presence in the wilderness. My timing is not like your timing. What you see as waiting, I see as working. I'm working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything for your good. Even the disappointments, I never left you. I was there in the silence. I was there when you thought your prayers hit the ceiling. I was there when you collapsed on the floor with no words left to pray. And I will always be there. Even when your faith was small, I remained faithful. You've been carrying so much. The burden of being strong, the expectation of always having it together. Let it go. Give it to me. I never asked you to carry it alone. I never created you to walk without me. Rest. You don't have to earn my love. You already have it. You don't need to strive to be worthy. I made you worthy. I chose you before you even chose me. I know your flaws. I know your failures. And still, I say, I want you, not a better version of you, not a cleaned up, polished, perfect image of you. No, I want you, the real you, the tired, weeping, doubting, hoping, praying, holding on by a thread version of you. I will heal what is broken. I will restore what was lost. I will rebuild what the enemy tried to destroy. Let me be your refuge. Let me hold your weary soul. Lay your anxiety at my feet. I have shoulders strong enough to carry it all. You've prayed for open doors, but do you trust me when I close one? Will you still praise me in the hallway? Because sometimes I close doors for your protection. Sometimes I say, not yet, to mature your character. Sometimes I remove people you love to bring people you need. Stop fearing the unknown. I am already there. Stop worrying about the outcome. I already wrote the ending. I am the same God who brought you through the last storm. I'll bring you through this one too. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are exactly where I need you to be. Keep walking one step at a time. Don't look to the left or right. Keep your eyes on me. You're going to make it. You're not just going to survive. You're going to thrive. Your prayers have not been in vain. I've heard every one, and even though it's been delayed, your answer is coming. It may not look how you expected, but it will be better than you imagined. You're about to walk into the season you've been praying for. The doors are opening, the favor is releasing, the healing is beginning, the miracle is forming. Hold on just a little longer. I am the author of your story, and I don't end in defeat. I end in victory, So lift your head, child, wipe your tears. This is not your ending. This is your becoming. I love you. Always have, always will. My beloved child, I know the burdens you carry. I see your thoughts at night, the ones you don't share with anyone, the ones that whisper, am I enough? Or will I ever be free from this pain? And to that I say, yes, you are enough. And yes, I am bringing you out of this. Today marks a shift, not because the world suddenly changes, but because you are going to change how you see it. I am lifting the veil of sorrow and shame. I am calling you into a new beginning. You've carried guilt too long. You've replayed your failures over and over in your mind. But I want you to know, your mistakes do not disqualify you. Your wounds do not make you unworthy. You are not the sum of your regrets. Come to me with your brokenness. Come with your fears. Come with your heavy heart. I am not angry at you. I do not push you away. I run toward you like the father ran to the prodigal child. I wrap my arms around you and whisper, welcome home. There is no wound too deep for me to heal, no shame too heavy for me to lift, no sin too dark for my light to cleanse. Yes, I know the secrets you carry. Yes, I know what you've hidden from others. But I still choose you. I still love you. I don't love some future version of you. I love you right now, Don't believe the lie that says you're too far gone. Redemption is my specialty. Restoring what's broken is what I do. You are not broken beyond repair. You are clay in the hands of the potter, and I am forming something beautiful from the very pieces you thought were worthless. Forgive yourself. You've punished yourself long enough. I forgave you the first time you asked. Curse to Prince. Speed to in the fritters. Now I want you to walk in that freedom. The chains are gone. Stop picking them back up. You're free to start again. This is your fresh start. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. Grace is not a reward for perfection. It is a gift for the honest, the open, the weary, the desperate. You've been strong for so long. You've carried your family. You've smiled while you were bleeding inside. You've encouraged others while battling your own storm. Now let me take care of you. Let me pour peace into the places fear used to live. Let me breathe life into your dry bones. Let me restore the sparkle in your eyes, the joy in your heart, the strength in your step. This new beginning won't look like the last one. You've grown, you've endured, you've learned. You may have scars, but they are not signs of failure. They are reminders that you survived. What's ahead is better than what's behind. I am doing a new thing. Can you feel it? It's already beginning. I'm turning the page. I'm writing a new chapter. This one is filled with clarity, healing, purpose, and divine alignment. The people who left were never meant to stay. The doors that closed were not your defeat. They were my redirection. The delays were not denials. They were protection. Everything you've been through is going to be used. No pain will be wasted. I will turn your trauma into triumph, your tears into testimonies, your battles into blessings. You've asked me when, Lord, and I've heard you. My answer is, in my time, but that time is drawing near. You'll look back and say, if it hadn't happened like that, I wouldn't be who I am today. Stay close to me. Spend time with me. Talk to me like a friend. I listen. Walk with me like a guide. I lead. Cry with me like a father. I comfort. Rejoice with me like a king. I reward. My child, you don't need to figure everything out right now. You don't need to know all the answers. Just walk with me one step at a time. You are not alone. I go before you to make the crooked paths straight. I walk beside you to hold your hand when you feel weak. I follow behind you to protect what you cannot see. You are surrounded. Heaven is cheering for you. Angels are assigned to you. Miracles are coming toward you, and grace is flowing through you. Today, let the past be the past. Don't bring yesterday's failures into today's sunrise. Look up, the dawn is here. The season is changing. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not abandoned. You are being anointed. You are not at the end. You are at the beginning. And the best part? I will be with you every step of the way. I love you. Always have, always will. Here. Now go and live like you're loved. Subscribe for God Message Now First.